Welcome, travel advisors, to the first edition of Cooking with Celestial. Today we have Natalie, who's going to cook a traditional dish. What are you doing today, Natalie? What are you making?
We are making a really simple dish, Scott, which is a Greek salad.
Okay.
It's choriatiki in Greek. It has some very simple ingredients, right? Because it's all about clean cooking. It's about simple ingredients and doing something that is authentic and very tasty. We need tomatoes, green bell peppers, cucumbers, red onions, and then we'll toss it with some extra Kalamata olives and feta cheese. And then on top, we will need on the side Greek olive oil, extra virgin Greek olive oil, of course. Then finally, a little bit of dried oregano, salt, and pepper.
So I have to do the cucumber, right?
Right.
And what kind of cucumbers are these?
So those are Persian cucumbers. I like those, and let me show this really quick. They're kind of small, right? So what's really good is after you've cleaned them, they go into little bites, right? It's very easy to toss into the salad. If you have an English cucumber, that's gonna work as well. However, then you're gonna have them in like half moon sizes, okay? We have tomatoes. For the tomatoes, Scott, I like to take either Roma tomatoes or tomatoes on the vine, and that's just because they're a little bit more meaty. They're easier to cut. They also have less seeds.
Okay.
And they just make for a really, really yummy Greek salad.
Wow. You said chop, 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 right?
Chop, chop, chop.
Chop, chop,
chop,
chop.
chop,
Okay,
chop.
that's what we're doing.
The tomato, you just take little bite-sized pieces. It's really completely up to you how big they should be, you know, whatever you feel comfortable with. Cheers, Scott, because a good Greek wine should always be part of the preparation, but also the enjoyment afterwards.
Perfect, perfect. Okay, what comes next?
Okay, what comes next is, so I'm going to toss all of our pre-cut tomatoes in here, and then we also have a couple of the cucumbers.
Got some more, yeah, we'll put those in here. Yum,
perfect.
yum, yum.
You are a perfect sous chef. And then next are green bell peppers. So it's really easy to cut. Just take the bell pepper after you've cleaned it up a little bit and just cut it in longer stripes here. So let's put those green peppers in here as well. So we already have 3 ingredients. What comes next? Do you like onions?
I love onions. And what kind of onions do you use?
So I like to use red onions, and that has several reasons. Number one, because they're a little bit more sweeter and less pungent than the yellow ones.
Okay.
If you guys are not fan of onions, what you can do is you can half them, quarter them, put them in water, soak them a little bit, put a little bit of vinegar, and it takes that pungency out. But you want to have sweet onions in it because also from the color standpoint, it makes for a really nice presentation. Yeah, you see, and they're not super pungent, right?
Yeah,
they're pretty good.
Very
so
good.
You like onions? We can toss them in?
Could put the onions in there.
Perfect.
Yes.
Comes next are the Greek olives, and those are Kalamata olives, right? Did you know that olives are fruit?
I did not know that.
Yeah. I like to use the whole olives. I don't like them pre-cut. They still have the pits inside. I feel like that really maintains the flavor the best. Okay. And then we have one of the most important ingredients.
My favorite ingredient.
The olive oil.
Second favorite.
The second favorite.
I was going for the feta cheese.
I thought you were going for the feta cheese. Be sure that you use sheep's milk based feta. Try to use them when they're packaged in brine and also in a huge chunk. So you can see this is a pretty big chunk here. What I like to do is I kind of like to half it a little bit. And then what you do is you place it on the top. This is just for presentation, okay? And then all you need is to take some of dried Greek oregano. Smell that?
And where do you get that from?
So that one you can have it at any grocery stores, really. Okay. This one is specifically for my mom's place, actually in Greece. So this is local. So you can put a pinch on top. Okay, perfect. You gotta be more Greek, Scott.
Oh, sorry.
You need a little
perfect. There we go.
There you go. Okay. And then all that we need is a little bit of salt.
Okay. I get to do that.
You get to do that. Black pepper.
All right. Okay.
What is not in the salad that you see many times, specifically here in our U.S. market? That would be lettuce.
Lettuce, yes.
There is no lettuce ever in Greek salad. And now I would like to see the olive oil sprinkled on top of the salad. Let's see how much you put. Always use extra virgin olive oil. It should be first cold pressed. Okay. And then it should also be single source.
And what?
Put that on.
There. Okay. All right. I guess.
And please do it Greek style.
How do I?
You open it up. Yep. Yeah. There you go. Okay.
There we go.
Keep on pouring.
Tell me how much.
Keep on pouring. You're not Greek yet.
I'll let you put.
He's not Greek.
Yeah, I'm not Greek. You got to put a lot more.
So once everything mixes and also the tomatoes release a little bit of their juice, you take a piece of fresh bread, you dunk that in. You have never tasted anything better. That's really all that is required for a Greek salad. If you have guests coming over, you know, you want to prepare this, you can pop this in the refrigerator. Do not put olive oil on it just yet, right? Leave it in the fridge, and once it comes out and you put it on the table, then you can freshly pour the olive oil and also serve it to your guests.
When I went on the Greek island cruise last year, we went to Crete.
That is
And,
right.
You know, in Crete, how many olive trees are there in Crete?
Oh my God, in Crete, I remember when I did the tour in the summer, there were about, he said, 35 million olive trees just alone in Crete. And you know what the cool thing is also? We have this really cool food on foot tour in Crete.
Yes,
because
I
you're
did
going
that.
on a
That
Crete
was
cruise.
so good. Yes.
When are you going on the cruise?
Well, I went last year. I'm going again this year.
Oh, see?
You know, you got to go again. Also in Mykonos, there was what we call Authentic Encounter, which is Celestial's small group tours.
That's right.
And we went to a house where we got hands-on cooking and the very local experience across the board. And it really was the homemade dishes, the traditional foods. Really enjoyed it. You felt like you really experienced the destination.
Yeah, and you will definitely be eating a lot of Greek salad because that is part of those two foodie tours as well, right?
Yes.
It's the authenticity, minimalistic style, meaning, you know, as little ingredients as possible. When you're doing these tours, you're going to be eating a lot of Greek salad there as well, right? You get a lot of what we call meze, these little plates where you can try different foods. But really, Greek salad is always part of the menu, right?
We go to small places that nobody's heard of. Milos and Patmos. And,
my favorite
you know,
spot,
so places like that. So when your clients come back, they're like, wow, I went somewhere that nobody else that I know went to. People want that. They want that backstage pass and that experience. So,
you know, with just a few ingredients, you can bring that destination back home. And guys, this is a super healthy food. It's really easy to make. Sometimes this is my lunch. I mean, maybe not that big of a bowl, but half size.
Well, speaking of my lunch, tell me what you made me over here.
Oh, so I made you a
excited.
spanakopita, which is a spinach pie. Now that might be maybe time for another session or something. So let's start small first. Let's start with the basics. It's your lunch. I know you can have it, and you get some wine too. Because you've been a very good. Hasn't he been the cutest sous chef ever? Here is yamas.
Yamas. I know yamas.
There you go. So that's the first,
Okay.
and then bon appetit means kaliorexi.
Okay. All right.
There you go. So I hope you all have a kaliorexi. Bon appetit. If you have any questions, you know, ping us, let us know. And this was your first lesson, how to make a Greek salad.
Many more to come. All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.